Storytime priceless. This happened a couple of months ago, but I still get this feeling of being in the right place at the right time every time I think about it. I 24 female was at the store one day by myself when I ended up right in the middle of a nightmare. I was just trying to pick up some stuff when I noticed this girl who seemed really off. She kept looking over her shoulder and it seemed like she was trying to get away from something or someone. I went back and forth for a little bit because part of me wanted to help her out and the other part of me knew what I needed to do. I didn't want to go right over to her, so I just watched her for a while. That's when I noticed this guy. He kept his eyes locked on this girl, and no matter where she went he followed her. I knew it was time for me to step in, so I did. She was so relieved when I walked up to her and just pretended to know her. I asked her if she was okay, and I'll never forget what she said to me. With tears in her eyes, she grabbed my hands and called me her guardian angel. It was almost like her words sent a lightning bolt through my entire body, and I immediately regretted not going up to her sooner. She told me she had taken the bus and didn't want to leave the store because she was terrified the guy would just follow her. I told her I would walk around the store with her a bit because I was hoping the guy following her would give up since she wasn't alone. I couldn't have been more wrong because he just followed us both. She told me her bus was coming in 5 minutes and asked me if I could watch her get on the bus, and if the guy tried to follow her she wanted me to distract him. I kind of felt like she was choosing her safety over mine, so I didn't want her to get on the bus. I told her I had a car and I had no problem dropping her off. She was super grateful and we came up with a plan to ditch the guy and get to my car, but neither of us were ready for everything that would happen after we got in the car. She thought everything was over, and she couldn't stop thanking me for all of my help. But then I turned left when I should have turned right. I could see the panic in her eyes, but it was too late. She learned that you shouldn't trust anyone, and I learned my favorite part is the face they make when I pick up the guy they thought they were running from. Priceless?